Did you see any grizzlies again? We just saw a grizzly up there. See if we can zoom in. Yeah, he took off.
Lots of bees up here, that's good.
Yeah, I know this year there's a lot of bees. That's a good sign.
So just extra protein, you know. Get mixed in with the batch.
Does your mom still live here?
She's a gypsy of sorts. She's over in Summerland right now.
Yeah. That's cool.
No permanent location.
It's awesome. You can hear all the bugs, you know?
Well, that's what I mean about the quiet. Nature
Quiet,
here.
but it's not.
Exactly.
We got the beautiful thunder.
It's quiet enough that you can hear everything.
Actually, I wonder how far that goes up.
I don't know.
We turn around here. We could go all the way up, but
Go disturb our bear friend.
yeah, we don't need to scare our grizzly bear friends.
Look at this, is a neat plant.
This plant?
What is it?
It's nice.
It's very fuzzy.
I don't know what it is.
It doesn't break off, so it's not like it's a defensive fuzz.
There's these honeysuckle things that you can go and eat now. Yeah, like
Clover thing?
these. Well, when you take these like that, if you pull them off right, they have that sweet. Well, they're kind of overripe, but
In here?
well, you can eat the whole thing. Seriously, eat the whole thing. These are good in salads.
Yeah, don't you remember Bambi? You can't just eat the flowers. Gotta get your green.
No, it's true. The clover.
Yeah.
That clover is so good for you.
Well, actually, on some kind of permaculture, I'm just taking a guess here. The best way for
Oh
your
my God,
body
it's
to
so good.
effectively use the honeysuckle is to also take some of the clover.
Isn't that
because they
interesting?
grow
It's true.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They're
complement.
complementary.
There's so many things, and they're complementary. In fact, certain plants will grow next to other plants that. Yeah, they're like.
Well, same with venoms. Like if you get bit by a brown recluse or something,
Yeah, where the brown recluse lives is there's always.
is where there's always the antidote.
Yeah, nature's amazing like that. So good. You make a good green smoothie with just clover. Crazy.
I imagine they probably some of the abandoned mines and caves
Where?
around here.
Oh yeah.
I'd imagine there's probably a few. I don't know for sure, but
Well, I know up like Give Out Creek over there, over that way. It's there's a lot of mines around there. A lot of old shacks too.
four-sided pyramids in the other mountain ranges around it.
Wow.
I've often suspected that some of the peaks around here are actually pyramids.
Yeah, well, when you look at Frog Peak, if you go into the Valhallas, then you start seeing real pyramids.
Yeah.
Like Gwillem Lake area and Gim.
wanna
Well, we're off a couple of chutes, but this logging road is just called Kenville Mines Forest Service Road. I'm sure it has other names.
We're pretty close to the top at this point. A lot of clear cutting, but happy to see the bees buzzing around and all the pink flowers. Great view of all the surrounding ranges. Oh yeah, there I am.
Crunch, crunch.
Riding in the vehicle that has no boundaries. Nowhere is impossible to get to in this vehicle. It's like a cosmically conscious vehicle here.
Yeah. That'd be cool if you could independently control each tire and with a hydraulic lift and everything. That'd be handy.
Well, we've got cars like that, but do you think the oil company's gonna let them out?
Yeah, well, it's a military patent for defense, national defense interest only, not for public domain.
Yeah. Even though it could lower consumption rates significantly. Wouldn't have to replace nearly as many tires or drive trans or transmissions.
I like that one tree.
Yeah, that's different.
Well, we're definitely clearing this mark for other people to realize they can go up here if they're brave enough.
Yeah, just be respectful of the bears and everything should be okay.
You see the other, that road, Sitcombe Creek, there were so many of those trenches. It was treacherous, like you were saying.
Treacherous.
So treacherous, in fact, that my front and back bumper scraped every time I went through one.
Yeah. Well, some of these ruts, I mean, they're pretty deep.
Yeah, these are not too bad.
It's hard to tell with the depth perception in the camera, but
Yeah, you can.
like this one here, it's like probably a foot and a bit deep. Only about a foot wide.
Scrunch.
Cool, let's party in the car with Andrew,
Dan?
Daniel,
Yeah.
and Leah. We're a smiley bunch, I suppose.
I got potato salad in the back cooler.
Right on. The man comes prepared.
And a Nelson beer, if anybody likes it.
What? He brought one beer?
Crunch!
Ooh. And they show that these culturally modified trees. So that
Culturally modified.
Yeah, so when you harvested the bark
Yeah.
to use,
Yeah.
and you can measure how long ago they did that by testing the thickness of the bark and comparing it with the rings on the
Oh, I
tree.
see.
So that's how they proved how long it's been on the land for.
Oh my god.
Because
Is this talking about Haida Gwaii or which natives?
it was the Masonic people in Victoria.
Oh my god.
Yeah, which are they're Crusaders.
That's not common knowledge at all.
And well, it's crazy that they had to prove that they were the original inhabitants.
So how, let me guess.
Say
Yeah,
12,000.
yeah,
Yeah.
amazing.
Amazing.
Oh, look at the eddy current in the two clouds that pulls in up there.
Oh yeah.
You can capture that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love the old.
It's like a little vortex happening up there.
But for thousands of years, certain native communities would learn how to naturally cultivate cedar to make the bark a very particular way that they needed. And what would they use the bark for?
Weaving.
Like weaving and stuff like that.
But you can also make they made their canoes out of cedar.
Yeah.
And hats and clothes and baskets.
Yeah, so selective breeding of cedar trees done thousands of years ago. It's been done so long in our history.
And selective breeding of many different beneficial plants that
Like
eventually.
corn used to be like really little like that.
Yeah, yeah. No, there's a whole native legend about how corn, the people were without food,
Yeah.
and so there was blessings given by the corn that used to be really small, and then it would grow larger so that there'd be more food.
Wow.
And it was the blessings of the land.
Wow.
I forget the exact specifics, but I remember hearing a legend around how the baby corn became actual
Somebody probably
corn.
sacrificed their life and was planted as a corn, or
was
I know
something
the
like that.
coconut and a lot of the other cultures, the ginseng's like
Yeah.
that. And
It was exactly that. It was like a sacrifice.
there's always a sacrifice when some new
What
species of
nation was
plants.
that legend from?
You know, I'm not exactly sure. I think it might have been Hopi, but I'd have to look it up again.
Wow, listen to the way that thunder echoes.
Look at the leaves down there.